just finished my 10-minute meditation live on YouTube, and I like to come on here and talk about it afterwards and then upload it to shorts. But I went to Abraham today, and it was a lot about war and being powerless and having the mindset of seeing people for their highest self and focusing on the good so that you can be the biggest change in the world. And it's tough because I've been going through this thing with my mother. My mother has been and is depressed my whole life. And recently, in the last 6 months, she went to psych hospital again and suicidal and all of that. And which has been a recurrent theme throughout my childhood. And I think I'm getting to a place now after 18 years sober and writing resentment inventory on her and being mad at her for a really long time. And I'm finally getting to a place of sovereignty where I see the blessings in it, and I see how a lot of the contrast that I experienced in my childhood has actually rocketed me into this life that I have today. I'm a multimillionaire. I have a life of freedom, and I want to teach other people how I got there. Sobriety was a huge, huge part of it, but choosing myself and learning to love myself as a catalyst from my mother, who could not give what she could not give, and then me developing a savior complex, becoming a trauma therapist, finding out that still left a lot of room of wanting and stuck in this cycle of negativity, and then the dissolution of my marriage, and finding Abraham and Bashar and these channelers and talking about the power of positive thinking and meditation, and really rededicating my life to joy and to love and to myself, and just seeing what happens if that's where I focus my energy, which I had never really done. And it has been such an interesting ride. And yeah, the savior in me, I felt a lot of grief because I'm feeling that powerlessness of not being able to save my mother on the earthly plane, but also knowing that she is loving and she is kind, and at her heart of hearts, she always wanted to do the best, and she is doing the best she can. And the sadness that I feel is just love, right? It's just that, when we can't save others, it's I've spent a lifetime focusing on pleasing others and being the best and being the most beautiful and being the strongest and the fastest. And I was all state for lacrosse and played the cello for 7 years and went to college. A lot of what I did in my life was to earn the approval of others because I was looking for love outside of myself. And I think the harshest things that have happened to me have always led me back to nobody's understanding you. There is no white knight. It really is up to me to save myself. And I'm so glad, because even at 42, even though it might feel like it's sort of late in life, I have so much life left to live and to give. And I love social media in many ways because I have met so many teachers on here who helped me during my divorce, helped me find love again, helped me keep my heart open, helped me be a better parent, helped me be a better daughter, friend, etc. And I'm still right now working on criticism and judgment. I'm an introvert because when I get around people, the judgment in my head is so loud. And I have practiced such poor boundaries throughout my life. I have these old belief systems I really want to get rid of. So I want to be my highest, truest self all the time. So I'm working towards that. I hope you'll join me. I'm a real estate investor. I do Turo. I invest in the stock market. I read Your Money or Your Life in 2008, and it changed my whole trajectory on time, freedom, and money. So highly recommend that book. And yeah, join me for this journey.